Hi, everyone, and welcome to Mystic Intuitive Services for August. August, we're going to feature the Leo, which is a very powerful sign, the lion, and they can be very possessive about their mates and their position in society. They are so very, very good with money. They have the ability to save for years and can be very programmed to not be in a social circle. So they have tendencies of being loners. They have also a tendency of being a little bit quirky at sometimes when it comes to being in a social setting. They don't seem to fit in, and so they long for activities that they can do on their own. And they love hiking, they love being outside, they love being in a part of nature, and they also really enjoy having family time. These signs are very good with different types of work, such as engineering, doctors, lawyers, and those sort of areas. Anything in the sciences, a physicist, or anything to do with astrology. They're also very keen on looking into books that are just a bit more meaty, let's just say, so it's got more intelligence to it. They don't like anything that is quite fluffy when it comes to, like, the books that you would find on the beach, that kind of thing. They are very challenged. They love being challenged when it comes to the learning. So it's constantly, for them, it's learning. The more that they have master's degrees, PhDs, the more accomplished that a Leo will feel. So those are some of the attributes that are common with Leo. We're also looking right now, today is the reason why I did this video today, is it's a new moon. So new beginnings, get out your moonstone, start wearing that for today, light your white candle in your cauldron, or if you don't have a cauldron, you can use a small jar or whatever it is that you prefer. But definitely for this evening, if you could light that and start wishing and dreaming of all the things that you would like to have new beginnings in. So we're going to do a little reading today of, we're going to do some cards, and we're also going to do a bit of the poem as well. And so we'll start with the first card that's coming up for August, and for you Leos out there, is the card of beginnings and abundance and a new idea that is starting to form. September is going to be a great month for you, I feel, because you've already gone through the challenges of trying to figure out what it is that makes you tick and what it is that you see yourself progressing in. So be it in business, a new job, anything like that, September would be your best bet to wait till then. Right now you're in the planning stage and you've almost got all your ducks in a row. So hold on for a couple more weeks and then put your plans into action. The next card that's coming up for you is the card of growth and money. Time to do some investing. It's time to actually look at real estate or anything else that is actually on your mind right now. Put that money that you've hard earned and from the bank account into something that is viable and something that you can hang on to for years. And then once that growth you see here starts to mature, you're going to be in a very good position. Okay, so congratulations on that. The next card that's coming up for you is an unexpected expense for this month. And so I'm feeling that there's something that's going to break down. You yourself would know which that would be. It's either a vehicle or just something mechanically inclined, and it's going to be an extra expense for you. But the outcome means that you are actually going to get what you want instead of having to put up with what you've been putting up with, which has been famous for July. And now it's your turn to get what you need. Okay, so that unexpected expense is just a minor setback. The next card that's coming up for you is having to make 3 major decisions this coming month. Now, part of it is a home. Part of it is, as you see, that this young lady is sitting there not sure which direction that they want to take with their lives. and the other one is to do with a relationship that you're currently in that may need some adjusting. Right now is a perfect time as the new moon is coming into effect. So you need to make these decisions this month, okay? The next and last card before we move on to the palm is the card of victory. So whatever you're touching right now, that new beginning is about to occur for you, and you'll be substantially rewarded. So thank you for reading with me. Now we're going to switch off to the palm reading. So I'm not sure if any of you know much about palm reading, but I have a little example for you. I'm not sure if you can see it here. So these are some of the lines that I deal with. And we're just going to touch on the 3 lines that are the major ones that I read for clients. So we're going to start with, you always start with your dominant hand, okay? So the one that you write with and the one that you do most of your work with is the one that we need to see, all right? So in this case, I'm right-handed. And as you see these 3 major lines, this is our creative line. And it's because I am an illustrator as well as an artist and reader. This wide line here is showing. If it was straight right down to the middle of here to the wristband, that would be meaning someone that is mechanical and mathematical and doesn't think very creatively. So take a look at your palm and see which you are, okay? This is what we consider the lifeline, okay? And this is the intellect, where we're going, what courses we're going to be taking, if there's anything substantial that's happening in our lives. Mine is very short at this period because I've only gone through a certain amount of college, and beyond that, I have not had any formal training. So it ends right directly in the middle of my palm. If we were going to be taking courses or going back to school, it would definitely start to creep along to the side of the palm. Okay, so you want to see if that's going to be happening for you. Your palm changes every 7 years, just like the lines on our face. So your fate will change again. The next line that I want to look at is the relationship line. And this more solid this line is, the more loyal that person is in a relationship. If there's cuts and breaks, that's really small relationships that no longer are in your life. But I can read that further if you send me a picture of your palm. When it wraps around your palm here, as you see, that means a marriage, all right? And if you look very closely at the palm, you can count your children marriage lines along the side of your pinky finger. All right, so those are the 3 major lines that we will look at. And if you want to connect with me for a further reading about either the tarot or the palm, please look me up on Mystic Intuitive Services on Facebook, or you can reach me through pixiedust363@yahoo.com, and we can arrange for a further reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to working with you. Namaste.